Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, let's start with today's news. You're right, so the Arsenal legend come as I call it talk about Granit Xhaka. Come say for him, say Granit Xhaka now be like the revelation of the season because the things wey Xhaka don't do for this season, you know, things say get anybody don't do am because how, especially as Arteta just carry am go drop for that front four. Remember we are playing 3-2-4 in our shape for the attack. So that place where they can transform in game, they run late into the box, scores goals, gives assists. Like this has been his best ever season. Like waiting Arteta talk. For that reason, they talk say they will like making stay. So Ian Wright when they talk say for him, if they look back to when we start the season and where we are now, say in like surprise package of the season that Granit Xhaka will give him. I don't know whether I subscribe to Ian Wright's line of thoughts. Let me know in the comment section. But today Arsenal go host Brighton for the Emirates Stadium, and so the match will be very, very interesting because when you watch this match, you will see say Arsenal really need points because they challenge for the title, and at the same time Brighton also need many points because themselves they challenge for the top 6 finish or top 7, so that they will go Europa League or UEFA Europa Conference League. Alright, I'm gonna check their head-to-head. So for the last 5 games for the Emirates Stadium, we lose 2, win 2, and draw 1. In fact, last season, Brighton beat Arsenal for the Emirates Stadium 2-1. So when you check this match, you go see say Brighton they miss some players, some important players, and one of their important centre back will be Adam Webster. Because normal Adam Webster and Lewis Dunk. That be their first choice partnership in centre back. So what we hear we say Webster no go play. Whether na mind games, we never know until we see the lineup. But if he no play, it will make a whole lot of sense because in partnership and Lewis Dunk they very formidable. So more just watch how it will be. Their right back self get problem. We never know who will play there. Veltman get injury, Solimatch get injury. For Arsenal side, Zinchenko will help us add more bodies to the middle of the pack. He's out injured. So there are a lot of things that will affect this game, but we'll just see how it will be. And this is going to be like the 3rd game you get of Kivior. So we'll see how Kivior will fare against Ferguson, the 19-year-old Ferguson, the brightest striker, or whether not Danny Welbeck them will use. I never really know. We'll just watch how everything will go on. And this is also an exhibition match you get for Moses Caicedo. For those that have not really watched him, so now we'll see how he will fare against Arsenal midfield trio of Odegaard, Xhaka, and probably Jorginho. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and see how today match will go. Now away from that, so you know the officials in Southampton don't relegate and their players are now available. So many players which people they look out for, especially that Romeo Latvia is a 19-year-old defensive midfield player. You get the progress ball from the midfield to the final third. So that's why many people they look at me there. So you know they're available. James Ward-Prowse, their senior man, free kick taker and playmaker, he said don't they available because the promise I say if they go relegation, they don't go stand in his way if he won't leave. So even the Amando Kochap, you get their centre back with a very promising talent is there. You can see it. Get even though they concede goals like mad, but the guys you go see the talent. Even Kyle Walker-Peters, that one said they available. People they reason the matter say they would like to sign him. He's a right back, so I don't know how all this are going to fare. So that place will be like mini shop rights. People will go there, go the pick because as they go championship, so that senior men say go flee again. So not just they watch how everything go with Arsenal go select 1 or 2 for the. Now, everybody down the tell Ferland Mendy say infit leave you get because the injury be like surplus requirements because if you watch that setup now, the guy don't get space for that first 11. So I don't know how it will be. So that's why Arsenal said one of the reason I say maybe they will go collect the guy because he's far experienced in the full back role. The guy did very good, they play there. So say no work out with Real Madrid well. That don't mean say you know if you work out with another club. So we'll just watch how everything will end. Those as we did now, we just did link to some players. We are looking at some players. At the end of the day, we will choose the ones who will sign. After linking with many players, we will do our scale of preference. Can't choose the particular players. We will fit our playing style. So at the end of the day, I did to let you know now. Master now they interested in RB Leipzig defender where they call Mohamed Simikan. So this guy He's very, very versatile. He can play centre back, he can play right back. Now another player like Ben White gets. So I don't know whether Arsenal will really sign him, because Arsenal and Manchester United, they are highly, highly interested in signing the player. I bet when I know vex, so my neighbor dog just in back. I don't know right till they enter the recording, but when I know vex in case it's not the year. So Arsenal are interested in signing this guy, so I don't know how it will go at the end of the day, whether we will need him. Me, I never really watched the guy play, so now to go check YouTube now. We know say YouTube now like the best moments of players, or just cut and join us together. No be the actual revelation of the player. Also, we'll just manage down and to just see what the guy can bring, because they say he's very athletic, he's powerful, and he's calm under pressure. These are the features where I see when I do my research, even though I never watch him when in the play. But at the end of the day, everything in life now risk. Even those who say will perform well, they feel come at the end of the day they will flop. You get, so the thing no fits the playing style where you want to deploy. So life now risk, and you should be ready to take risks. You should not be scared of taking risks. I say the match where Everton will play versus Man City, that match gets a lot of significance, because when you check the table, you see say Everton they for 17th place, Leeds they for 18th place, you get, and people like Leicester, they don't play 35 games, they for 19th place. So the point difference between all these people, they plenty, you get, because when you check and you go see say Leeds where they 18th, they just 1 point behind people like Everton. So Everton need to win, because Everton they did like 35 games, so they don't play. Leeds don't play 36. So Everton said they look their own front, they will see Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest self no dey too much point ahead of them. So this one an extra motivating factor, because Everton will say if they fail to collect the result, at least they draw. If they lose, you get, they will do where they did. And how many matches to go, anything can happen. You see the 4 teams, Southampton, Shola, they don't confirm they say don't go relegation. You see Leicester, you see Everton, you see Nottingham Forest. These 3, 2 of them they go relegation. They want national, because West Ham don't give them gap. West Ham they like I think 37 points. West Ham don't give them gap. So this one they like 34, 30. Nottingham Forest I think they did 34. You get, so that like that 34. Everton they like 32. And Leeds they like 31. So all those kind, we check all those things. It's just anybody can go relegation. So we'll just watch how everything went. Our Crystal Palace don't identify Watford's Ismail Assar as Zaha replacement again. So that one I should say they don't ready say the guy will leave, although they still give Zaha a contract with £200,000. Sure, they will make her the highest earner for that club. That's if he will sign a renewal. It starts already. Anytime we can sign a renewal, it means say he no fit join big club again for a career. That they say he will resign and retire again. So we'll just watch. At the end of the day, the guy never make a choice. So anything we choose at the end of the season, well, you play the final match of the season, he has become a free agent with that. So we'll just watch how everything goes. I think it is June 30, I'll be June waiting. 9 contracts they will reset. So by then, the guy will not turn free agent. Now away from that, so Chris Sutton will be Arsenal, one of the football pundits out there. So Baron Command Second talk say the match where Arsenal will play against Brighton, say him they see 2-2 draw, because the match is going to be a very, very tough match, because Brighton no be team where they play 10 men behind the ball, no be team where they pack the balls. That team where they play short passes to call pressure. So that when you do that high press, when you pressure them, before you don't do some kind of quick intricate passes, you don't enter your box 18. So that is why they did very, very tricky to play against. Look at what they did against Manchester United. So those are the kind of things they can do against anything. And for the fact that they don't beat us last season 2-1, but the Emirates Stadium, then people never really understand what Brighton they bring to the table. But now everybody understands that style of play. So coming to the Emirates at this time of our lives, when we need a win, like we need a win bad, a draw is disastrous for us. And for the fact that Man City will play ahead of us, so that ourselves will make us know how it will be. If Man City win, now we will put undue pressure on us to respond. If they lose, we will also put undue pressure on us to respond. So no matter what happens there, we need to respond. And the response will go there palatable to everybody. It's 3 points. No matter how it be, whether an ugly win or beautiful win, or whether a 1-0, 4-0 win now win, we'll just collect our maximum 3 points for this place. And like I was saying at the top, we'll continue digging for the title, digging, and at the end of the day, we'll see whether we'll find gold there. So we are expecting, it should not be everybody is expecting Man City to drop points at the Goodison Park because of their fixture against Real Madrid, where they will take one eye, the scamper. So we'll see their lineup, whether they will rest people like Kevin De Bruyne. Alan, I feel saying will play, but Kevin De Bruyne, they will rest him, because that's what I'm saying. People like Grealish will be rested. All those Ike Gundogan, Mahrez, Foden, that then will fall in. Julian Alvarez, that then will fall in. So that's what me I'm seeing, but let's just keep our fingers crossed and watch. Amalino Sousa also don't join the Arsenal first team training again because they look saying now only Kylian Mbappe will be the first choice left back with it. So they can't bring one guy from the under 21. So okay, join us get so that I go to play in case anything's up. Get with Kylian Mbappe, they will throw inside. But the match will play last. The guy there for the bench. Get for this one, we expect them to sleep for the bench again. Then if anything's up, they will draft them. So my dear Arsenal lovers, if you don't watch us, they should check the top left corner of the screen. Go see the thumbnail. Click out so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like game mouse.